Okay, so we should be good with all the audio and everything now. But yeah, 4 minutes till market open. If we can make a nice pump up to my levels up here, I do plan on getting short. That's why I put my orders up already. But then once I leave for the day, I'll cancel those out. But as of right now, my levels are at 34.91.25 and then 35.24.50. So if we can get up there, I'm looking for a quick bounce play, right? Quick 1-2 points, 1-2 points here. Same thing I was saying before was in the pre-market, we just went for a quick scalps here. Saw moving up, so I just wanted to grab a point real quick. Same thing with NQ, quick 5 points on there. Yeah, it is becoming like a slow channel, but let's see if yesterday was just going to be a pullback day or if we can continue that sell-off, right? Because that was a pretty big sell-off, and that's something to be aware of, it especially when we're at times with all-time highs in a weird market, right? But keep an eye on your dome today, guys, just because I have mine up. You guys can watch it, but this morning and yesterday, you guys saw that it was very jumpy. Price wasn't aligning properly. So if you're going with any tight stops will get hit immediately. So whenever you're getting into a play today, just be very careful. There might be an error with their data feed. So I highly recommend you be very careful, because I went long here, but then because of the data feed error, it took me out within like a couple seconds. But I was going long here and I had a pretty big stop too. So be very careful today. I don't know what's wrong with the data feed, but a lot of people have been saying that they saw some big glitches happen yesterday, and I saw the same thing, same movement this morning. Because normally when you see this yellow bar moving, you should only see those red and green highlights on one below, one above, but that's not the case. Sorry, that was the market open bell. Doing a sell-off. Okay, right off of that 200 EMA, we have the high volume node of the day so far from the overnight session at 34.51. So let's see if we can break that in the first 5 minutes. We might just be pushing right through, which would be very nice. But delta's getting weaker too. We might see a full delta flip right here. But other than that, right, if we can push up, I want to get short here and here. My orders are there already. That's what I'll be doing from today onwards. I'll put my orders at the key levels, that way you guys can see them pretty clearly. I'm going short on them, but just for like the quick bounces. The reason why I don't have a long order here is because in the overnight session, we pretty much tested it multiple times. So next time we test it, we might just push through completely. Right, in the overnight session, if it's testing it, tested it multiple times and then pushed up. But next time we test it, I don't see it being too strong. Like that's the one reason I say first test is the best test. And same thing, like for example, these first 5 minutes we have some time, we're just gonna let it happen, right? So we need to have a little chat right here. Bounced off right here from 43, went all the way up to 50. 7-point bounce, and then start to continue down. But when you're trying to get like quick bounce plays, you want to use those key levels. But only on the first time, right? After that, you're just increasing your risk. Yeah, today is be very light on your positions, be very careful. If you're doing anything, make sure you're going for a quick play, because you can see how the price is not aligned, guys. Like watch my screen right here. It is not acting up, and NQ's a whole mess right now. Price, look at the orders. I don't feel comfortable. Like, look at it just jumping. Like it makes no sense. Normally it would be perfect, like everything would be aligned, but today it's just booming like out of nowhere. So I highly suggest to wait for this. I don't know what's going on, but I would highly suggest that you be very careful. Like seriously, like because your stop would get hit and before you even make that order, right? I am not touching the NQ today one bit. Yes, at least it's slower. At least it's sticking with it. But guys, this is quite ridiculous. That should not be happening. Be very, very careful. It's still not in sync. That's just not right. So if we can get that nice push, I'm gonna get short here, like I've been saying, 34.91.25. We'll go for a quick 2 points. It'll be like a 1 minute trade. It's just a little bounce play, right? Rack up $200 here, and if we can push up there, another 200, and then potentially morning breakout as always. We'll wait for the first 15 minutes to finish, then we'll try to get in. Keep in mind, it is going to be a holiday weekend, so there's always extra volatility on the Fridays before a 3-day weekend. Let me know, guys, what do you guys think the market's going to do today? I want to hear your opinions. Yeah, for the moment it is trending up. We made some newer higher highs. Only way to confirm that uptrend is to make sure we make that new higher high, right? We have a higher low here, but without a higher high coming, it's might just end up consolidating and then shift downwards again. Yeah, today is a very risky day, so honestly, make sure you're okay with any trade that you're taking today. Make sure you have you better be super confident, because if not, today's one of those days when you can get burned pretty quickly. We're just consolidating at the moment right around that 200 EMA. Keep an eye out on the dome, guys. You guys can see how jumpy it is. Like, it's really not worth it today. Just watch it jump, like right there. It just jumped completely. Like, keep an eye on it. You guys can see why it's really risky today. I just canceled that top order just because I didn't want to forget about it. I don't know if we're even gonna approach that high today, but here around 34.91.25, we do have a potential. We just need to settle down a little bit. Seems like it's just continuing that long-term trend because we couldn't make that higher high. Just big flush down. This is so pretty much this is our big range, right? From up here to down here. And if we have no buyers stepping in to, you know, make that shift, we will be struggling. So this is going to be our opening range for today. I'm gonna try to see if we can catch that breakout real quick. Place my order short at 34.53.75. We have been seeing it. That breakout, let's just see if this is gonna have to bounce off of it and come back, or
Top filled.
We just got filled on that, and we might
Order filled.
And like I said, look at where we got filled versus where the price actually was, right? So price never actually just broke through yet, and then it still filled me and then took me out. Like, this is complete BS today. Oh, wait a second. It actually, no, I got profit right here. So the dome was telling me one thing, but my order was telling me another thing. What is going on today? So I did get a $100 profit right there. Right out of that breakout, it pushed through, but when I was looking at the dome, it was telling me something completely different. Like it stopped me out. But when I look at my P&L, it's positive. So it just gave me profit on that. Yo, I don't know what's up with this market right now. I don't want to get into this. This is just, I don't know. I don't know. I don't like this right now. Yeah, if you got in on the algo alert, take profit level 1 was hit right now. Keep that in mind. You got in at 58 to 47. Make sure you lock in your profits, or at least move it to break even now, because if you got in there. Because just from there to here, right? That's 11.5 points. And that was just a matter of like one 5-minute candle. But actually, let me just show you the potential, right? So potential move to the downside can be 34, 36, 25, and 34, 25. But Harry, I would lock in some profits because we might see some buyers step in and try to push it back up. I don't know how many contracts you're trading, but if you pull that 11 points, be happy with it and try to take it out at 11 points. But if you're trading 2 contracts, take one off at that 11 point, the first target, and let the other one run, and then move your stop to break even. That way you're never losing anything. The only reason I didn't get in on this one was I wanted to wait for that first 15 minutes to finish, but clearly it's a great move right now. Let's just see if we can hold it, because we might continue that sell-off. Let me look at the bigger picture, like the 1-day charts and everything as well, just to confirm. Yeah, so as of right now, this big sell-off, right, is pretty much just acting as like a pullback, right? Because we're still above our main trend. This is pretty normal. It's just that we want to take a bigger dip at the moment, but looking at the overall big trend in the 1-day charts and the 4-hour charts, this just looks like a good pullback. We're still above everything until it crosses below. Well, for QQQ, I'm looking at that right now as an index. If QQQ falls before 274, then we might have to reconsider everything. But as long as it's holding above 274, we are good. And for that, and essentially, let's see if I show you ES. So for ES, as long as it's above 333, 37, we are still continuing that uptrend. If we get a candle to close completely below 33.37, that's when we might be shifting trends. Trailing all the way, bringing the big bucks. Tech stocks are down. The tech index is down completely. Normal stocks are down. It's pushing. It's pushing. So right now I would keep a focus on the 1-minute charts as well. So say if we start creating nice green candles here, that's when you want to try to exit. Again, 1 minute we will have a lot more alerts, but 5 minutes we still have a good amount of alerts, but like just a bit less, but we catch the big moves. Hit take profit level 2. You should be up 22 points right now. We broke through our support level as well. And like I was saying before, right? The support level isn't really valid since price touched it so many times, bounced off of it so many times, back and forth, back and forth. So the next time it happens, it might get a little bit of support, but not an insane amount. NQ is pushing completely. So the yellow lines are the pivot levels. And then anytime you see a white line, I will personally be drawing that level in. I'm just trailing, still using a trend stop indicator. I don't know what a trend stop indicator is. I don't, maybe that, is that like custom to Sierra chart, or is that like available everywhere? Never even heard of that trend stop indicator. If you can, after you're done with your trade and everything, send me a little screenshot in the Discord. Kind of want to check it out just to see what it's about. I'm always curious to learn. Yeah, but the next support level for ES would be it's pretty way down. So if we get a big flush, that this is very possible. But 33, 62, 60. I'll pull up the algo, that way you guys can see. 1 second. And again, for anybody that's in the trade, make sure your stop loss is at least at 34, 47, 50. That way you at least have 11 points secured in the bag. You don't want to give that up. You can try to go for take profit level 3, and after that you can try to like trail it, but make sure you know you secure some points in. And again, if you guys like the stream, just hit the like button. Really helps me out. Really trying to break through that YouTube algorithm every day, trying to get some more viewers in. And keep in mind that we do have overnight lows right around here. Our overnight lows are right around 34.24. But if we can get another big pump down, break through that, that'd be pretty great. But 34.25 is our take profit level 3. That's where we can always pretty much just close our positions, take our profits. Is obviously, yeah, it can continue to go beyond that, but it's about securing the bag. Getting some weakness, which is normal. You know, sellers got to take their profits, especially after a big move like that. But yeah, when the morning breakout as well as our algo alert comes, we see some big monster moves happen. Because you got to remember, where was our morning range this morning, right? Up here till here, I believe. Yep, 34.54. I just wanted to wait for this candle to close and break out. That's where I went and entered this morning. But then obviously algo alert came beforehand this morning because of like all the issues with the dome and everything. I wanted to be very careful. And you saw what happened. Like a live example, right? It freaked me out. It's like I thought it took me out for a loss, but gave me a profit. So I got to be very careful. But then morning breakout, right? Boom, quick flush. And that's what I talk about every day, right? When you get the morning breakout, that's one setup that you can trade continuously every morning. The other setups are the algo plays. So happy for you, Harry. Man, that's great, man. 17.5 points. It's a great move. Some great profits. So happy for you, man. Enjoy it. And hopefully, I hope some other people got in too. I'll go give it a like right now. That's awesome, man. ES 17.5 points. These are the days that we're waiting for, right? And again, you can literally just trade the algo just in the morning session between 8 o'clock and 11:30. And those alerts are pretty much really good. That's where the movement happens. That's where we get the high volume, high pressure from either buyer or seller, depending on which side of the market we're on. But let's see what happens with the ES today, right? Let's see if it can this could honestly just, you know, okay, so two things can happen right now, right? So one, this is just buyer stepping in, you know, trying to give some support, and then sellers just take it out and then do a nice little pump down again. Or we're gonna see a full V-shaped recovery where it's just flush, then push right up. and it'll be a quick move too. But we're gonna have to give it a couple more minutes to see what happens. Even if we do like a measured move, right? Let's see. And we said we only went for take profit level 2, and our stop loss was set at. So this was a big move, right? Your stop would have been at 12.5 points. Obviously, you should have trailed it for big moves like this, but we can see, even if we placed our stop high, right, the whole time, our risk to reward ratio was still 1.8, which is good. As long as we don't break above any previous candle highs, we should be good. And we can continue to the downside. But if we start breaking, like, say, the previous candle highs around like 46.50, then we might have to consider reversing completely. But for now, still going down, so we're just gonna wait and see what happens. And we're getting that push. Let's see if we can hit that target. Our target would be 33.75 points total. And what is that in dollars? Let's see. 50 times 33.75. So just off of one contract, you would have made 1,600. If you're trading 2, obviously, times 2, 3,375. Although sellers are getting slightly weaker here, just watching candles formation, right? I think we still have control. Like, sellers still have control. And the minute they break through, you know, the big candle right here, that's when we'll hit that take profit level 3. Just hit it and bounced off, but we gotta wait for it to break. Overall, sellers are still in control, which is good. Let's just take a quick look at our 1 hour charts. It was a nice trend. Yeah, it's pretty much still down. These lines were from the previous alert, right? On the 1 hour charts. Hit all three. Can we hit it? There you go, guys. Take profit level 3, hit. $33.75 points. And we have a few less watchers today. Probably because of a long weekend. Maybe people just wanted to get out. It's still pushing. To be honest, I think we'll see a market recovery on Tuesday. Get all the buyers to step in again. This happens pretty much all the time with around holiday times. Not every single time, but a good majority of the times, right? Because there's no rule that, hey, it's a holiday, you gotta dump. But a good amount of institutions right around the 3-day holidays, or like you see Christmas time or New Year's time, there's a lot of sell-offs happening pretty quickly, and then they'll start to recover it. Can somebody tell me what's wrong with my dome? Because it's stuck right there. Yeah, there's no new bad news because we're still working on the vaccine stuff, so that's always good. Obviously cases still haven't stopped, which is sad, but yeah, but my dome pretty much broken. Like, see how long it's been stuck there? I think my charts might have been frozen right now. Let me cancel this position. I don't want to forget about that. Okay. Yeah, my prices aren't moving. Time's still ticking. NQ? No. Yeah, man, like I was saying, there's something wrong with that data feed. Because my trading view chart's still moving. Still pumping down. Yeah, but there probably won't be a move for me today anymore. I didn't get in on this, missed out on it. It happens. I had my reasons for it because I wanted to wait for the first 15 minutes, but when I was looking at everything else right now, this was the point to get in because it's like everything else is indicating the same thing as big sell-off. Still pushing. It's a pretty big push too. Is my dome working now? No, I don't understand. It'd be very interesting to see if we break below that 3400 and then go right to 3362. Yeah, my dome is pretty much messed up. Not gonna get in. Honestly, I might just hop off the stream because there's no more trades for me today. It's just complete dump. The dome is messed up. I'm not gonna enter any trades on futures for the rest of the day. That big move happened. We missed it. We missed it. We still got some profit in for the day. But whoever else caught that move from the algo, happy for you guys, man. That's the whole point why we're here. Make sure everybody wins. Jonathan, could you just send me a DM on Discord? I will set up the link for you. Just send me a DM on my Discord channel. You can just send me a personal DM and I will give you a video on how to set it up, as well as grant you access if you haven't gotten access already. All I need from you is your TradingView username, and then I will set everything else up for you. So yeah, just join that Discord. The link's down below, and then just send me a DM there, and then I'll set everything up for you. But yeah, guys, all 3 take profits were hit in the morning. This is exactly what we like to see. And those big moves can really make a big impact on your account, right? Nice profits. I'll probably make like a little recap video of what happened this morning. That way people can see how well it works. But yeah, I hope you guys have a really nice long weekend. Enjoy it. Take that time off. Get that mental reset. It's always good to take a break from the screens. And, you know, you always need to make sure your mental is in the right place, right? But yeah, hope you guys have fun this weekend. And then we'll be back on Tuesday. I'll see you guys then. Peace.